Well, hello everyone and welcome back. It's another Theme Park Obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Today, as you can see, I'm back at Six Flags Magic Mountain because I wanted to check up on Wonder Woman Flight of Courage, the all-new roller coaster opening up this summer. They've been testing the ride and I want to catch some more glimpses of this thing in action. I was here just the other day to see it and it is so cool. So hopefully this morning they're testing it and I get some other shots, but if not, I'll show you guys later on in the video. But let's jump in the park, see what's new this week, see what other updates we can find and have some fun. So how about you and I dive right in. Oh yeah, back at Six Flags Magic Mountain on this very hot, sunny SoCal day. Yeah, it's already like 95 degrees and it's not even 11 o'clock yet. Made it up to the front of the park. Yeah, I'm already sweating. It's pretty brutal today. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to going in the water park later. I might do that later. What's kind of blowing my mind is as I was walking in, some people are wearing sweatshirts and pants. That's not the business today. That is definitely not the business today. It's way too hot for that. Isn't that right, my jelly belly friend? Now, instead of taking my normal route, I decided to cut through Bugs Bunny World because there's a lot of shade walking through this particular section. The most intense ride in the park. If you know, you know. Now over here at Drop of Doom, you can get a really good look at the Wonder Woman station and that like other building that might be a quick service food location or a souvenir shop. But crews are working on both of those buildings today. And there's some crew members inside the station for Wonder Woman. I can see a train peeking out ever so slightly from the load and unload area. So maybe we'll get some testing here in the next few minutes or so. I'll stick around for the next couple hours, see if I can get a glimpse of it. But yeah, exciting stuff because I have a feeling that this ride's gonna open up here in probably sometime mid-July. But right now off in the distance, you can see that crews are near the top of the lift hill. So they're working on bits of track, or maybe they're working on the pieces that go down the lift hill, the catch net. So the testing won't happen just yet, but maybe in the next hour, they might turn the system on and get it going. Because, you know, when they open up these new roller coasters, they have to cycle them so many times before they get cleared for guests. So especially when we get near the opening date, yeah, they're gonna start cycling this thing day and night, sometimes 24/7, just because they have to get the numbers in. And of course, to stress test the system. I should probably go back on Drop of Doom to get a nice bird's eye view of inside the project over the construction fence here. I just got off Drop of Doom. Yeah, they're just about finished with the big section of concrete that they've been pouring. It's like a big circular area right in front of Wonder Woman. They're just about finished with that. They're also getting ready for more concrete pours up towards the front of the DC universe. So yeah, they're working very, very fast because just the other day, they didn't really have that much concrete poured at all. Oh, looks like crews finished up with the work they need to do on the lift hill. So maybe we'll get lucky here in the next few minutes and see some testing. All right, so testing probably won't happen until later on this afternoon because there are some crews moving some gravel down here by the track. And of course, they're not gonna run the coaster while people are working underneath it. But let me cut to some footage that I got the other day. Oh, and by the way, crews are up here by the lift hill as well, checking that. But let me cut to some footage the other day that I got of this thing testing. It looks awesome. There it goes. Into the first inversion. Wow, look at that. Oh, it sounds so smooth in person. Again, these RMC Raptor coasters are phenomenal. They are so smooth, they're so intense, and this one I'm sure is no exception. Coming around the bend here, that really tight turnaround. Yeah, it's going quick. Gonna come off the block brake section here in just a second. Right up there. Doesn't lose any momentum, and then boom, right into the turn here. Wow. Oh, that's awesome. So cool to see this in person run. One, because I haven't seen the version over at Six Flags Great Adventure, and two, it's just so fun to see a finished coaster fly through its course in the testing phase. And one thing that's pretty awesome that I've been noticing while watching this thing test is that the lift hill is extremely fast. So by the time you dispatch from the station, you're pretty much at the top of the hill already. And I'm just really impressed at how quick it goes through its entire course. It goes over this massive airtime hill so fast. And even after the block brake section, it really flies through this turnaround into the last half of the ride. And this is gonna be spectacular. Another thing that's pretty wild is the fact that they're testing it now. Like just the other day, crews were still working on the ride, and I was like, you know what, it's gonna be a couple more weeks until we start seeing some testing, and then bam, it just happened out of nowhere. And it's fun to be here in the park with other coaster enthusiasts, watch this, because it really is a big moment in the construction and the build out. So this is really, really exciting. That means that the coaster is going to be opening very, very soon. Originally, I thought the coaster was gonna be opening up sometime in August, but it looks like this is gonna be opening up here in the next few weeks. And what's even more insane to think about, just about 3 months ago, they were just putting up this section of the coaster. And now look at it. The thing is flying through that element. Isn't that nuts to think? Only 3 months they were building this. It was just pieces. And now that it's all put together and flying through, I mean, it's shout out to the crews that were putting this thing together piece by piece. It really is a huge achievement. It really is a huge achievement. Now, at the time of recording this, Six Flags has not announced the opening date, but I'm sure they will here in the next few weeks, actually. I don't think they're gonna wait any longer. I think they're gonna announce the date as soon as they can. As soon as they get the green light, they will give us a date, and I'm gonna try my hardest to be here on opening day. If they have a preview day for pass holders, that would be awesome. I'll be here for one of those because, yeah, I mean, I cannot wait to ride this thing. I can already tell the ride's gonna have some incredible airtime because when you watch the train run through the track, you can see the water dummies lift up out of the seat. And yeah, just right off the bat, I'm like, oh yeah, this thing is gonna have some phenomenal airtime. Well, that is gonna do it for today's video from Six Flags Magic Mountain. How exciting, we finally got to see Wonder Woman test, and I cannot wait for this thing to open. It's gonna be opening up very, very soon, just based on how much they're cycling this thing. They're finishing up a few little projects around the coaster, so this thing will be open before you know it. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel and you love these updates from Six Flags, Universal Studios, Disneyland, and more, consider subscribing because I have brand new videos every single week and you won't want to miss out on those. I have an Instagram account. I'll leave that link down below in the description. Be sure to check that out because I post updates there that I don't normally post here on the channel. Also, a huge shout out for those that are on Patreon that help me out every single month. You guys are amazing. But until the next visit, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is. And I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.